anyway. Okay, so here's the cord. Now, what I'm thinking of doing here is, this one would not be the one to do it with. Well, maybe not. Really not enough room. I'm wondering if I can put a plug on this with a switch. So then I can just plug this into that and switch it. Or I can just put that over there, meaning this thing. Or right up there even. There's a lot of places I guess I can just plug it in and not make a lot of work for myself. Seeing that what do we want to do with that one? I want to put that one up one. Well, okay, that's not going to work. There. Okay, this cord has to hang for a while. So if I just turn this on, away she goes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can do it that way. Yeah. Okay. I guess, let me let this cord hang with some weight on it. Now that it's getting warmer, it may do what I need it to do. Alright, so that's that for now. That's going to happen. I think that'll be fine. I don't want to start running around with hot voltages, 110 with the metal case. I don't want to ruin the metal case either, really. Okay. So that takes care of that. Yeah, it does. Oh, this is what I did with these. Okay, that's right. Let's do that. I gotta do something with that first. I don't want it to fall out when I pull it out. No, I don't. So that's kind of a piece of cake. Well, I don't know. For now, let's just put these in here. And then I'll have more room. What these are variable control speed, but they also work for anything that's 12 volts. So you hook up your 12 volts, and as you turn this, it will control the speed, if that's the case, or you can turn it on and off. So, okay, so that's good in there. So this can go back up here. Well, it can't. Okay, the doorbell. I gotta figure out exactly where I'm gonna put that. I'm going to have that hooked up with a remote, so if Darlene needs me in the house, she can just ding-dong me. I'm thinking, however, of putting it on the outside of the shop, because I'll still hear it. And this here way, I can ding-dong her. That doesn't sound right, does it? I can ding-dong her. Ding dong, ding dong, ding a dong, dong a ding, ding a dong. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm kind of done here for now. I gotta take care of that. I gotta take care of this. Where is this? Here it is. Okay. Let me plug it in for now. This is another battery charger. These are compression switches. This is just an on-off switch. I think I told you about this with my formula. At one time, the boating, just in case I didn't, I'll tell you again. Back in, I want to say 97, 96, somewhere back there. I was at work one day in West Haven, and a customer came in the store talking about his radio and this and that, and he's talking about his boat and how he's going to sell it. And he had it over at West Cove. West Cove was a docominium. You own your slip, and you pay taxes on your slip. And if you want to rent it, you can, but the people have to go to the meeting to make sure that everybody approves who owns their slip that it's okay for them to be there. You're trying to keep the riffraff out. So, but anyhow, I said, what do I get for it? Because I like to get 10, at least 10. I'm asking 12. That's a bullshit line right there. But, he should have said 12. But I'm open for offers. You don't say 10, but I'm asking for 12. I was asking, anyway. Just trying to make it look like a sweet deal. So I said, I'll take a look at it. So I said, all right. So we went over to West Cove. And he has his own dock. He owned one of the docominiums. Now this boat was a Sea something. It wasn't a Sea Ray. But the guy that used to work at Sea Ray, this story, opened up his own place. Now, he couldn't call it Sea Ray because Sea Ray's out there, so he called it Sea something. What the hell was the name of it now? I don't remember. Anyhow, it was a 27-footer. Had a nice little cabin, enough to sleep to, nothing fancy. You lift up the cushions and you got the couch, which will sit 4, but when you lay them down, you're sleeping on it, it'll sleep 2. It had a small kitchen, small galley, which was an electric burner that would only work when you're plugged into the dock. It had a small sink, and then it had a small, like a closet, which was the head, and it had a portable, with its own little holding tank, but you'd have to dump it. So, and then that was it. It wasn't a bad little boat. It really wasn't. Had a good gunnel, so you're able to walk around the sides. And the canvas and all that was in good shape. So I said, I'll tell you what. I'll give you what I got in my pocket. Well, that's kind of an open, because he doesn't want to say yes, But at that point, I says, you own the title on this? Oh, yeah. I says, if you throw in the dock, what are you going to do with it? I can rent it to you. Yeah, you could. All right? Or you could just be done with it. I said, if you throw in the slip, meaning the docominium, and I know all the people that managed this dock and took care of the docominiums, and, I knew the board. So at that point, he said, we got to go to the board. I said, wait a minute. So I call up Yacht. Hey, Yacht, yeah, Buzz, yeah. You at the clubhouse? Yeah. You want to come down? Okay. Benny, yeah, okay. Anyway, make a long story short, I had 6 out of 9, I think. And the other 3 knew me as well. So anyway, at that point, they're all hanging around. I said, I want to buy the boat with the slip. Good to have you as a neighbor. Done. Okay, I bought. Anyway, so now it's time to negotiate. Go in my pocket. At the time, I had $9,500 in my pocket. I used to carry a few thousand with me all the time because you never knew, like in this case, what's going to come up. You know, deals. And cash in front of somebody's face talks a lot better than, well, I'll give you this. I got to go to the bank. I'll give you cash. I'll draw some cash out. You know, doesn't here, you know, you can put it right in their hand. So I told him, I'll give you $9,000. He kind of hemmed and hawed. He goes, right now? I go, right now. I pulled it out. There you go. Like I said, there was 95 in there, 96. But anyway, I says, I'm peeling off a few for my pocket. There's $9,000. Take it or leave it. You got it. So now I bought a boat. With the trailer and the slip. It was a good deal. And they took really good care of it. It was an older couple. Husband and wife. So anyway, now I get a hold of John, and I said, John, I'm not going to be coming back right now. I says, we're going to pull the boat out. He says, you bought a boat? Yeah, okay. Pulled the boat out, put it on the trailer, went back to work. With the boat on the trailer in the back of the van. Now I go home. Darlene doesn't know I bought the boat. I go home and I pull in the driveway, and at that point I walked in the house. Darlene is cooking dinner and all this kind of stuff, and she went out to the backyard for something. Oh, she had to go to the shed in the back. That's what it was. She goes out to the shed in the back. Well, the house is here. The shed was here. Where I had the boat was here, on the front side of the house, but on the side.